Howdy doody, Cherie Hansen here. I am shooting a video for the first time in quite a long while. I am reporting in on the 14th of November. My agony came to an end when they sawed off the two parts of my hip joint that were rubbing against one another. And the magical knight in shining armor, Stephen Earl Sylvester, rode up to my front door on his white horse, and he brought me a new hip. And I want to report in about some of the things that my mindfulness practice has done for me in my life, because my goal is to share with other people anything that I see has been effective and has helped me make my life easier. I chose to have a spinal block instead of an anesthetic, and I went through that surgery without my heart rate increasing, without my blood pressure increasing. I was steady Eddie because I could get into a place where I can clear the fear and the anxiety with breath work and with my hardwired habit of knowing that the universe supports me. 2 hours after I had the surgery, I was up, walking to the bathroom unaided, and I haven't needed a walker or a cane since that day. We're looking at 7 days in after I had the hip installed. I've had no bruising, no swelling. The site is flat. It's healing magically. In fact, I post every day to show people exactly how quickly my body is taking care of me. And why I'm doing this is because I'm a teacher. I am called to teach. And when you are in a state of anxiety, when you're in a state of feeling like you're being attacked, like the world is out to get you, what happens is you release cortisol. When you release cortisol, you don't heal as rapidly. I'd say there are 3 lessons that I've gotten out of this. The first one is I'm stiff-necked, stubborn about taking help. Taking help for me translates into people will think I'm weak, people won't see how strong I am, people will now be in a position where they can not support me, so I'll not support myself first. You know, that thing like, I'll just slap my own face. I won't let you slap it. And what's happened is all of these people have come around and I have allowed them to help me. It is really healing my sense of being abandoned and unloved that I carry over from my childhood. When people show up with a meal for me, or when my neighbors came over and raked my leaves today, it's like shifting gears for me because I get stuck. I'm stuck in, no, I can do it later. I don't need you. And I've just been reading Gabor Mate's The Myth of Normal again, and really focused in on detachment damage. What happens with people who are raised in a household where, you know, you're supposed to attach to your parents, but they're evil. I could use other words, but yeah, let's just call it for what it is. They're really cruel. We get to a place where we do not want to attach to anyone because that makes us vulnerable to more pain and more cruelty and more hurt. So I have to come into alignment with myself and I have to go, what am I supposed to learn right now? What I'm supposed to learn right now is that people are good and that people love me and people don't mind taking care of me, and I should just shut the hell up and let people help me. And of course, the thing that's magical about this is now I'm teaching myself that my own old reality was one that I made up, and that there is something in me that is of value without me repaying or working or earning it or anything else. So that's my first lesson. My first lesson is, can you be in a state of submission to receiving the love that people want to give you? And I fought it so long and so hard, and I'm in a place now where I'm just letting it come in. The second thing that I am learning as I go through this is that my relationship with my body is very loving. I have taken care of my body so well over the last decades. I feed it the right things. I drink the right things. I surround myself with beautiful images and Buddhas and incense. And the result of that is that my body actually feels safe with me. You know, it's not like, oh God, what's she going to do next? What is she doing to us? And so you go through this kind of situation and you're not releasing cortisol and anxiety, and you're learning to just relax. The third submission that I'm going through is I am so stiff-necked that when I had cancer and a bowel resection, I wouldn't use the morphine pack to give myself painkillers. The nurse stormed into the room, read the dial, ripped the pack off of me, and said, "You're not helping yourself, and I don't trust you." So she started ending up sending nurses in with a hypodermic to give me painkillers because I was showing that I was superhuman and didn't need your painkillers. And this time I am coming to this lesson again, going, yes, I need the painkillers. I have to take the painkillers. I will obey the orders of the surgeons and my caretakers. I mean, it's quite dandy to be a rebel, but what I keep in mind is the ways that I've been rebellious have simply ended up in causing me grief. You know, like you're fighting against the world. No, you're not. You're just fighting against your own, best care. So I take my painkillers when I'm supposed to take my painkillers. I do the exercises when I'm supposed to do my exercises. And I'm finding out that this is the benefit I'm getting out of this whole experience, is to see the lessons that are arising for me and to stay in a place of submission to the lesson. I may think I'm just, the cat's pajamas and I know stuff and stuff, but basically there is a time for allowing others to care for you, and that's where I am. And I just wanted to report back that I am watching the incision heal almost magically. It looks like a Disney movie. I like from day to day, it's like, whoo, yeah, it's so much better. And I'm able to bend, I'm able to walk, I'm able to sit down, I'm able to do things that I haven't been able to do for 15 months. And it's a convolution, it's a coming together. And the coming together is of the skill of Prince Sylvester and his skill and his ability, and the coming together of the surgical team that knows what to do, that is practiced, and the coming together of all of the aftercare nurses who are facing the kind of chaos I've only seen in a MASH series. Helicopters landing on the roof, people trying to find out where they can roll the bodies, no beds available. And these people are keeping themselves calm. They're keeping focused on what they're there for. They're there to show you love and to take care of you, and that's the end of the story. And also the coming together of the understanding that for me to move out into the world after this experience, I need to be in a place where I trust myself and I trust the people who love me. And I'm not in a defensive, protective state of hardened, stubborn. I could go on. Anyway, so I'm very grateful for the lessons that have come in. Very, very grateful. And I know that has grown me in ways that I don't even know about yet. But I'm just telling you that when something comes up and you hate it, there might be a reason for it, and there's a lesson to learn there. If you would like some life coaching, I would love to help you through whatever you're going through, to find a path that is the easy path, that is the way that lifts you up, that brings your vibration higher and makes your life just more rewarding, basically. Thank you so much. Please come and subscribe to my videos. I would really like that. Bye.